success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Chicago Bears. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Trevittle. And this will be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Mobility is often a good thing for a quarterback. Rarely do you think it's a bad thing. Getting outside of the pocket often breaks down defenses. But you still have to set and throw. Yeah. I mean, you can't lose your mechanics even though you're outside the pocket.
And there with the pressure coming, that made that extra tough. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Gotta go.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Trubisky keeps it himself, and he will push forward and pick up the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side, able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This time, Trubisky will throw. Going deep this time for Miller.
There we go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 34.
20.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Oh, is a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I noticed that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run it here. This is James White. And some room to maneuver. 31 yards there and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now he'll throw with Brady. And a dump off to White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On the handoff, it's Michel. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Buying time to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
They run the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Alabama, 380. White 20. White 20.
Now a carry for White, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
A give. This is Michel.
Come
looking to find a lane,
on.
but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no
Matt.
gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2-minute warning.
Remain here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Oh, Miami Nights. I'm living the life because I get your cocaine.
20.
On the toss, here's White. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2 there.
I don't fuck with them Texas, man.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing.
Don't nobody really in Houston fuck with them Texas unless they win bandwagon.
Some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash,
There ain't no true
go past
fans out
people,
here.
and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline,
They
but
ain't
also
never headed in the right
backfield there
direction.
for the loss.
Never. The best safety they had, they let them go.
20.
On 3rd down.
Yeah, that's about the only thing they did good in is on the quarterback.
Forward to about the 48-yard line.
Shit.
Give him
You
a
gotta have
couple
an
on the run
O-line
as
to
it
protect the
brings up
quarterback, though.
the 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the
You're a bad
sideline
boy.
and
You
talk
just can't
over
be
what to
protected.
do next.
Got to screw on that boy, man. Slow
A
it
tough
down.
ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and
I'm
9.
not coming down.
They do go for it. It's Brady.
Let's go, Phillip.
He's got the first
Go,
down and
Phillip.
more inside the 40.
Let's go, Phillip.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time, he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Booby gang.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Brady.
Let's go, Phillip. Come on, Brady.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Shit.
Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Shit. Fuck. Get that ass.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, get that first, John.
He'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
You did right.
That's right. 0 ads for a full 30 days, and you pay not ads.
Oh,
no
there we
whistles.
go.
And unless he was drawn off, and I don't think he was, this is going to be a first down. A pretty large mental mistake right there to give him the first.
It's situational football, and you have to know you're down in distance. On that 4th down, any type of penalty would give them a first down, so you can't jump off sides. You can't encroach. You've got to be careful.
That play seems to never work, but they were able to draw him off on 4th, and now it's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Michelle.
Come on, get it.
They're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
Come on, get it now.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll try to run it in, Michelle. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top.
That was a good move with it. So it's just what they're going to do with him.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
They ain't to beef up that outline, though.
Gearing up to go now. They built a good
they ain't got no outline shit. They ain't going to be able to do shit.
And what I'm thinking is that the
unless they about to work the shit out the motherfuckers that they got.
Just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any
looking good on paper.
be made defensively. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10.
We'll see when the season starts, though.
19-yard line.
We'll see.
They start the second half with Michelle on the ground. Limited running room as
We play them motherfuckers the first game of the season.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Patriots.
But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Patriots and the Browns. They been a shit show.
No, 66.
Now Brady throwing on second down to Michelle on the screen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting
They
job.
been having. They supposed to at least have 4 Super Bowls up under their
You
belt.
got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your
They
quarterback.
just don't play 60 minutes of football.
And boy, he can get hurt.
But they always look good on paper, though.
He'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Talking about.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to
Come
bounce
on,
it
Gronk.
outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady.
Ah, come on, Josh.
Through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials
But
are
he was on
instructed.
them now.
If there's contact
Thought he
coming
would've
from
caught
both
that shit,
sides,
though.
no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Shit.
Here's Ryan Allen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Ooh, there we go.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be
There we
1st
go,
and 10
Elandon.
Bears from deep in their own territory. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Look like bowling balls.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go
He
deep,
caught
back
that.
over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. on
I
to the
seen him
31.
leave
It's
him.
a
He left
big
his
time
ass.
play there for the Bears.
God damn.
53 yards.
Nice to meet you. Ray Charles in his Ray Bans. Touch and keys with both hands.
So how about this for a change in field
Oh, I
position?
love
From
it.
inside
I love
the 10,
defense.
here's first down on the other side of the field.
I love it. That was the best game I ever watched, man.
On first down, Trubisky on the move to his left.
Come on, get him.
Side,
There
he's
we
got
go.
a man. That's Sims. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that play
There we go,
absolutely
Claiborne.
nowhere. Before he could get out of the backfield.
Adrian.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Took till the second half, but
What internet service you got?
Opportunity here. They come up first and 10 at the second. Now it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And he'll
Oh, I was
slide
trying to
down
light his
before the
ass.
contact. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide.
Oh,
And he is in. Touchdown,
had 2 of them wide open.
Jordan Howard from 4 yards out. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
2 of them.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Bounce off of it.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Flacco trash. He been trash to me,
He's just trying to
man.
grind the clock. So you want consistent
trash to me.
gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers.
that's
Fourth
about it.
quarter is ours.
And everybody know that's all he can do.
You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it.
Said they
And let me
slept
tell
on
you,
that
if you're a running
ball.
back,
That
all you
year
want
they
is
won
get
the
behind
Super
those
Bowl.
big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the
Oh, get that first down.
He'll check this one down to Michelle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Auto parts.
Some job improvement sites overload your inbox with resumes. Glassdoor knows not just any will do.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Qualified candidates who have the skills and experience your small business needs to grow.
Now a toss play. This is White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
2002.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play,
motherfucking,
I saw
who
defense
was on the
staying in
cup?
base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a
Quarterback
situation where
from
they
the
absolutely
Titans.
need the football back. That's either a case
Steve
of
McNair.
overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from,
Yeah, his wife,
obviously. But at this
his
stage,
wife killed.
you have to take a few chances as well.
On first down, Brady.
There we go,
Out
Josh.
route incomplete. That's Gordon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's my
12
boy
yards
from
on
the
back-to-back
city.
plays there, and that's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
He was from
Let's see if they
Cleveland
do it
Browns.
anyway.
I think it was Pettis or some shit. But that was 20.
Time for a break.
10?
We're back to see what
No,
happens
2011.
after this.
It was one of the two. It was racing. Oh, okay.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Everybody did.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
One of the toughest things for an
Everybody
offensive
ran
lineman
the
to learn
Seahawks.
is
Every
the
time you
ability
hopped
to get in
online, you
space
playing the
and
Seahawks.
hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Like 20! Like 20!
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
54! Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
They hit that lotto twice. Yeah, I got him, but got the weed. Puff got a gun. See, they got my credit card.
And no move to get the
lotto
offense
ones,
off the
yeah.
field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Someone said my life on 5 should show up tonight.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Ah, what the fuck,
The
Josh?
Patriots come up empty on
Should've went with my
4th
first
down.
mind.
And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure.
There we go.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. defense guy in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he gone.
Right.
That's cool. Oh!
And
Let's
look
go.
at that, a diving catch. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Back to throw.
Hey, hey. Ah, come on, JC.
Clock stops with 10
Damn.
seconds left. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll look to throw.
There we go.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
There we go, Trey Flowers.
With such little time remaining.
Good game.
And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Good game. The blood gang smiling, I parted with Snoop.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady going to look to throw. And he fends it. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved
did.
the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Yeah, 2 drops. Bullshit. Josh Gordon had 2 drops.